Hello everyone, my name is Rinu Oduala. After 3 years of trauma, of pain, of anger, the question remains, that SARS really end? The menace called police brutality in Nigeria hasn't reduced a bit. Young people are being seen as enemies in their own nation. They are profiled, they are threatened, they are being made to write false statements under duress, they are extorted, they are tortured, they are shaken down, and if they are unlucky, they are killed. I can vividly recall, because I documented it, and show you at least 30 faces of young people who have been murdered by police officers between 2020 and now. 30 promising lives representing our hopes, our dreams, our aspirations for a better Nigeria. 30 you, 30 me. When a young person is killed by the police, it's not just a person. It's not just a number. It's not just a life cut short. It's a family destroyed. It's a community living in fear. So the effects of police violence, of this police brutality that we're talking about, extend beyond the incidents themselves. Behind these 30 faces, there are real people. There are real families. There are real communities. That could be any one of us here today. Behind the scene of this 30 number is also thousands of undocumented cases, thousands of other Nigerian families who pay salaries of police officers that can kill them at any time. And when we try to speak, they shut us down with bullets, with intimidation. How can we be grateful for a democracy where lives are being lost for speaking up? How can we be grateful when a government orders soldiers to shoot at protesters and proceeds to cover it up? How can we be grateful for a police force that is granted the license to violate citizens' rights, to torture, to kill citizens with impunity? But I'm not here to remind you of how we started. I'm here to confront you with the stark reality of where we are at now. And that place is that police brutality hasn't stopped. In fact, it is growing every day with emboldened police officers, criminals in uniform who are on threats. And the problem here is that our future leaders are at risk. Our families are at risk. I am at risk. You are at risk too. And until we stop being at risk, until our cries for justice are heeded, until our demands for change are met, cannot afford to rest. We must keep fighting, we must increase our efforts, the loudness of our voices, our advocacy, our anger. For that kid who could die by the roadside, like Tina Ezekwe, to prevent the likes of Bolanle Rahim from being killed with babies in our stomach. We must raise our voices for a Nigeria where future generations can live in peace and dignity. We must raise our voices against police violence. We must raise our voices for the end SARS movement. Thank you.